Love can survive war. Love can survive distance. But can it survive fate? Spencer and Alex have been separated by oceans, pain, and time. And now, as the Dutton family fights to hold on to their land, one final reunion is coming. But it may cost them everything. Season 3 of 1923 is not just about coming home. It's about whether love can truly win before the world tears it apart. The story of 1923 has always been filled with struggle, sacrifice, and survival. From the very beginning, the Dutton family has been fighting to protect what is theirs, holding onto their home while the world around them changes. But in Season 3, the fight feels heavier than ever. Because this time, it isn't only about land or legacy. This time it's about love, loss, and the danger of never making it back to the one person who matters most. Spencer Dutton has been far away for too long. He has faced war, death, and endless battles across the world. But even after everything he has seen, the hardest fight has always been the one inside him. The fight to keep going. The fight to return home. The fight to reach Alex again. Their love has been the strongest light in the darkness. But darkness has grown deeper with every passing moment. Alex has been waiting, hoping and holding on to the promise that Spencer will come back. But waiting is not easy when every day brings more fear. Every mile between them feels like a lifetime. And now the future is uncertain. The world is cruel, and time does not stop for love. Season 3 reminds us of one painful truth. Sometimes love is tested not by choice, but by fate itself. Back in Montana, storms are gathering. The Dutton ranch stands at the edge of chaos, surrounded by enemies who want it destroyed. The family is tired, wounded, and pushed closer to breaking. Jacob and Kara have held the line for as long as they can, but they know the truth. Spencer is the last hope. If he does not return soon, everything they fought for could slip away forever, and Spencer knows it too. He feels the weight of his name, the weight of his blood, the weight of a home that is calling him back. But the road ahead is dangerous, and the past is chasing him like a shadow. In Season 3, the war is not truly over. It has simply changed its shape, because the greatest battle Spencer will face is the battle to get home before it's too late. This season is not only about survival, it is about destiny. It is about whether Spencer and Alex will finally see each other again, or whether the world will pull them apart one last time. Spencer Dutton is no longer the same man who left home. The world has taken pieces of him, little by little. Every fight, every loss, every harsh night has shaped him into someone harder, quieter, and more broken inside. Season 3 shows that Spencer is not just traveling back to Montana. He is carrying the weight of everything he survived. And that weight is heavy. For Spencer, coming home is not simple. The journey is filled with danger at every step. The ocean that separated him from Alex may be behind him, but new threats stand in his way. His path is marked by blood, pain, and the constant fear that he may never reach the place where he truly belongs. Because Spencer is not only running toward home, he is also running from the ghosts of war that refuse to leave him. He has seen what the world does to men. He has watched life disappear in seconds. And even though he keeps moving forward, the battle inside him never stops. He is tired, but he cannot rest. He is hurt, but he cannot slow down. The only thing pushing him forward is one thought: Alex, the woman who became his peace in a world full of chaos. The woman who feels like the last piece of light he has left. But Spencer also knows something painful. Home may not be waiting the way he remembers. Montana is changing. The Dutton Ranch is surrounded by enemies who want power, land, and control. The legacy Jacob and Kara have fought for is slipping closer to the edge. Spencer is not returning to comfort. He is returning to a war of a different kind. One fought not with foreign armies, but with neighbors, greed, and ruthless men who will stop at nothing. Season 3 makes it clear that Spencer is the family's final hope. The Duttons need him now more than ever. Jacob is growing weaker, the ranch is under attack, and the threats are closing in fast. Spencer carries the name of Dutton, and with it comes responsibility. He does not have the freedom to simply live for love. He must live for duty to Da, and that duty is pulling him towards something bigger than himself. Spencer's return is not just about reuniting with Alex. It is about stepping into the role he was always meant to take, the protector, the fighter, the last shield between his family and everything trying to destroy them. But what happens when a man has already given so much of himself to survival? What happens when he reaches home and realizes the battle there may be worse than the one he left behind? Spencer is coming back as someone changed forever. A man shaped by pain, a man driven by love. A man standing at the edge of destiny. And as he moves closer to Montana, one question grows louder. Will he arrive in time to save his family and the woman waiting for him? Or will the road take everything from him before he can finally hold Alex again? While Spencer fights his way back home, Alex is fighting her own battle. One filled with loneliness, fear, and endless uncertainty. Season 3 shows that Alex is not just waiting quietly for love to return. She is surviving. She is holding on with every piece of strength she has left. Even when the world around her feels cold and unforgiving, Alex has already sacrificed so much. She left behind comfort, safety, and the life she once knew because she believed in Spencer. She believed in their love more than anything else. But love is not easy when distance stretches like an endless storm. Every day without him feels heavier. Every silence feels louder, and every moment brings the terrifying thought, what if Spencer never makes it back? Season 3 reminds us that Alex's journey is not only about romance, it is about courage. It is about a woman standing strong in a time when the world does not offer mercy. She is surrounded by danger in ways she never expected. People doubt her. Life tests her. And still, she refuses to let go of the one promise that keeps her alive. For Alex, Spencer is more than a man. He is her future. He is the only person who made her feel truly seen. And even though she is afraid, she continues forward because love is the only direction she trusts. It is the compass that guides her through the darkness, but the closer she gets to reunion, the more fragile everything becomes. Alex begins to understand that love does not protect you from pain. Sometimes, love leads you straight into it. The world they live in is harsh, and happiness always comes with a cost. Alex must face challenges that push her beyond what she thought she could endure. She is alone, but she is not weak. Season 3 shows her strength in a new way, not through fighting with weapons, but through fighting with hope. Fighting with faith. Fighting against the fear that fate might take Spencer away before she ever sees him again. There is something heartbreaking about Alex's side of the story. Because waiting is its own kind of suffering. Not knowing is its own kind of torture. And yet she holds on, not because it is easy, but because Spencer is worth it. Their love is worth it. Back in Montana, the Dutton world is collapsing into chaos. And Alex feels that storm growing even from far away. She knows Spencer is walking into danger. She knows their reunion may not be peaceful. It may not be happy. It may be the start of something even more painful. Still, Alex keeps going. Because love does not always come with answers. Sometimes love only comes with one choice. To keep believing, even when everything around you is falling apart. And as Season 3 builds toward the moment they have dreamed of, one question hangs in the air like a shadow. Will Alex reach Spencer at last? Or will Steele there? Love before they ever get their final chance? Season 3 of 1923 builds toward one moment that fans have been waiting for. The reunion of Spencer and Alex after all the pain, all the distance, all the suffering. The world seems to finally bring them back to each other. But in true 1923 fashion, nothing comes without a price. Because this reunion is not just a happy ending, it feels like the calm before the storm. Spencer is almost home. Every step he takes carries the weight of everything he has lost, and everything he still hopes to save. He is not only returning as a lover, he is returning as a Dutton. And the moment he reaches Montana, the reality is clear. The ranch is standing on the edge of destruction. Enemies surround it. Violence is waiting. The battle for the Dutton legacy is ready to explode. And then Alex, the moment they finally see each other again, is filled with emotion too deep for words. Years of longing are caught in a single glance. In that instant, nothing else matters. Not war, not land, not bloodshed, only them, only love. Only the feeling of being whole again, even if only for a heartbeat. But Season 3 does not let us stay in that peace for long. Because fate is cruel, and the world of the Duttons is unforgiving. Their reunion is powerful, but it is also fragile. It feels almost as if time itself is warning them. As if destiny is whispering that this moment may be their last. Spencer and Alex have dreamed of a future together, but the future is uncertain. Spencer is being pulled toward duty, toward family, toward violence that cannot be avoided. Alex is being pulled toward the fear that love may not be enough to save them. They have survived so much just to reach this point. But surviving is not the same as living. One last battle, one last moment, one last chance. 1923 Season 3. Coming soon.